Welcome to the Miniatures Paintbrush. Today we're going to talk about IDIC Beer's Get It Painted Challenge number 2, My Hobby Progress. Alright guys, I'm back again and I'm here to get that box done, and it's going to be up there in my grill just saying paint me, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so what I have here is some Terminators, and I'm trying to complete my Terminator squad, and that's what I've been working on for this past week. I'm going to show you a little bit of my hobby progress. First things first, I have this Terminator with this Combi Flamer, link in the describe down, leave a comment if I'm getting it wrong. Here are some pictures. Alright. Yep, that looks pretty good, in my opinion. Playing around with the skulls, the base looks a little warmer than I had thought. I'm playing around with a little different skull basing here, but overall, not so bad on my first Terminators. The eyes came out really well. Well, next up, what we have here is a Terminator that has these power claws, just like pictures. Alrighty, so here in the pictures you guys see the power claws, and this power claws I did some wet blending on. Those were with a brush, not with an airbrush, but just with a manual brush, pushing colors back and forth, something new. And for the basing, I did a little something new. I'm using Citadel skulls as well as Green Stuff World skulls in order to get the bases done. Yeah, so that came out pretty well. Alright, now time for the third Termi that I painted up this week. Alright, here are more pictures. Alright, so here it has these double bolter. Again, playing around with those skulls and, you know, coming up with a good effect, some blending. I didn't do any tutorials on these, but I mean, I was just free painting it and playing around with Termis. So those are all the Terminators that I've gotten done this week. Now I'm working on some more stuff, and I haven't done tutorials for these 3 that I put up there because I didn't want to go Terminator after Terminator after Terminator after Terminator after Terminator after Terminator after. I mean, that's a lot of Terminators coming on for, you know, your painting tutorials. But I did want to take time out and do 2 out of the 5 Terminators and do tutorials on them, only because we have one who's the captain, who has a flowing cape and everything else, and has different textures in which I can, you know, do a tutorial on textures when it comes to doing both of those. Another one has this huge honking gun, which, you know, I'm working on true metallic metals and playing around with some shadows with that, and I'll show you how to mess around with, you know, inks and true metallic metals and all that good stuff as well. So 2 out of the 5 are going to be tutorials, and that's going to happen down the road. A couple of updates. I played 2 games of Warhammer 40K, my first 2 games ever. The community where I'm living is starting to grow, which is amazing. Another announcement at my local gaming store. Those of you who've seen my layout here, the studio, you can see that up here. Alright, you can see that I added another rack to the entire place, and that came through Neverland Games here in Hagerstown, Maryland, which I'm going to start a painting class in on Sundays afternoons. So if you are available, just leave a comment down there if you're interested in coming by and taking a free painting class with me 101. And I'm just doing the basics. What I'm trying to do is getting any gray miniatures and getting them painted, so this way when you play the war games you're not facing a sea of gray. Alright, so that's an update for the channel. That's an update for my painting challenge. If you're interested in this painting challenge, link in the description for IDIC Beer's painted challenge for both his video as well as his PMP community. Get involved and get things painted with me. Alright, well, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on the Miniatures Paintbrush.